Mrs. Stipe here with the third video helping you get ready for the Chapter 4 test. This time we're going to talk about an exponential model through 2 points. So when I ask for an exponential equation, usually up until now we've looked at the equation p of t equals p sub 0 times b to the t. In these questions I like to use a simpler version of it, y equals ab to the x. Please know that these are equivalent and that you can use either of them for exponential equation problems. Alright, so the first thing I like to do when I get a problem like this is take the points and put them in a table. So when x is -1, y is 216. When x is 2, y is 1. I also like to get a sense that I can tell as x gets bigger, y is getting smaller. And so I know that my exponential model is decreasing. So when I find my b has to be between 0 and 1. And this is just something I do before I even start the problem so I can tell whether I'm on the right track. Alright, so here we go. As we said before, the model is y equals ab to the x. We have 2 x's and 2 y's, so we're going to find a system of equation plugging in just those ordered pairs. So here's the first one. When y is 1, x is 2. So 1 equals ab to the 2. When y is 216, x is -1. 216 equals ab to the -1. Now, you notice that I always start with the second ordered pair, and that's because when I divide these two equations, I don't want to have a negative exponent. You can do the problem reversing the order of the equations and get the right answer. I just think that this is a simpler way to do it. You do what works for you. Okay, so I have a system of equations, which is two equations, 2 variables here, and I'm going to divide them. And the reason I divide them is I want to make the a's drop out. So when I divide, I can see the a's drop out. 1 divided by 216, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to go to my calculator. I'm going to call that 1 over 216. And then when the bases are the same and I'm dividing, I subtract the exponents. So 2 minus -1 is 3. Okay, this could be on the calculator part of the test, and so then what you would simply do is go to your calculator and take both sides to the 1/3 power. But if it's not on the calculator, you need to remember that it's 6 cubed that gives you 216, and so the cube root of 1 over 216 is going to be 1/6, and that will be your b value. Okay, so now that you have the b value, you want to go back and plug that b value in one of the 2 equations and find a. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it into the first equation. That's this one right here. And I'm going to say that 1 is equal to a times 1/6 squared. All right, can everybody see what I did there? Well, 1/6 squared is 1 over 36. And to move a 1 over 36 to the other side, I'm going to multiply both sides by 36. So a turns out to be 36. So now I'm going to take the b that I got, the a that I got, and say that this exponential model is 36 times 1 over 6 to the x. Now, not a bad idea if you're on the calculator part of the test to go to your y equals, put this in your y equals, and then go to your table of values and look and see if 2 really does go to 1 and -1 really does turn out to be 216. All right? Good. I hope that this has helped you. If you had any questions on how to find this model, and I will see you in class.